Welcome to the Business Finance Bulletin, episode 174. Welcome again to the latest Business Finance Bulletin with me, Rob Warlow from Business Loan Services, the commercial finance expert. In this bulletin, Atom Bank to support small businesses, goods mortgage bill to make sole trader access to finance easier, and PayPal working capital loan hits new milestone. Let's start this bulletin by taking a look at some news from one of the new challenger banks, Atom Bank. Now, Atom Bank, maybe not a familiar name to you, mainly because they have no branches on the high street and have no intention of having branches. Atom Bank, yes, is a purely digital bank. It already offers a range of services for individuals, but the Atom Bank have now announced that they will shortly be offering finance solutions to small businesses and corporates. How are they doing this? Well, the latest announcement comes on the back of an investment from the British Business Bank to the tune of £30 million. Now, the British Business Bank is an umbrella organisation run on behalf of the government, where all the government's finance schemes are housed. The British Business Bank has periodically been making investments in a number of alternative finance providers, and under their investment programme, so far they've invested to date £580 million, all designed to help improve access for small businesses. And this £30 million facility out to Atom Bank is part of that latest programme. So Atom Bank have said they will be launching products designed to help corporates and small businesses access finance. So if you like the idea of banking with a digital platform only, just go along to the Atom Bank website, which is atombank.co.uk, and there you'll find out more information. And of course, continue watching this bulletin, and I'll bring you the news as soon as that suite of small business products is launched. As I record this, we're a few days out from the Queen's Speech, which is the government's opportunity to lay out the new legislation that it's planning to introduce over the next 2 years. Now, one such bill which was announced is the goods mortgage bill. Now, at the moment, it's very easy for limited companies to access finance against a whole range of assets. But for individuals, and that includes sole traders and partnerships, it's a bit more challenging. So what the goods mortgage bill is going to do is to give a lot more comfort to finance providers to leverage against assets held by individuals, sole traders and partnerships. So for example, invoice discounting. Now, the invoice discounters do have a bit of a challenge when it comes to lending to sole traders and partnerships. Well, this bill will now give them a lot more comfort to provide those facilities to smaller businesses who are operating as sole traders and partnerships. So there's a real good step forward to help give a lot more comfort to this sector and make access to finance easier. So keep watching this bulletin, and we'll have a lot more news when that bill starts to come into shape and starts to come into play as to how it can benefit you and your business. In previous bulletins, I've mentioned how businesses who aren't operating directly in the finance space are starting to muscle in on the bank's territory by providing finance to small businesses. I gave one example in the previous bulletin, episode 173, about how Amazon are providing support to retailers who are selling through their e-commerce platform. Well, PayPal are also doing the same. In 2014, PayPal launched PayPal Working Capital, and PayPal have just announced that they've reached a milestone by lending just over £400 million so far to UK small businesses and lending to 22,000 of them. So how does it work? Well, if you're using PayPal in order to collect your online receipts, you'll understand that PayPal have a very good idea of exactly what level of business you are doing because they see the money coming in. So based on that knowledge of your level of transactions, PayPal works out how much of a loan it can comfortably give you. So they work out the amount, let's say it's £20,000. They give you the £20,000 together with a fee for their costs, so it's not an interest rate, it's a fixed fee. They then agree with you what percentage of each transaction they will hold back to repay the capital. So for example, it could be anywhere from 10, 20 or 30% of your receipts will be held back by PayPal to pay back the loan. Now, the major benefit here, of course, is if you're a seasonal business, this will really help your cash flow. A traditional loan, for example, if you're paying, say, £250 a month, means that even when your sales are low, you still have to find £250 per month. But with this type of facility from PayPal, where they're taking a percentage of each transaction, when there are no transactions, there's no payment to make. Or when there are low transactions, it's only a low payment to make. So it really matches your cash flow very well if you're a seasonal business. So if you do take payments via PayPal and you want to know more, just go along and log into your PayPal account and find out how you can access that facility and if you're eligible. Well, that's it for another bulletin. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please don't forget to give it a like and a share. Well, thanks very much, and look forward to being with you again next time. Have a great, successful and profitable week. Bye-bye now.